Shelley Winter Show, live, local, topical, and relevant. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, I want to play some sound for you. That caller, Magic Mike, that said the gaslighting, that's really what it is. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm realizing that's exactly what it is. Take for example, I'm not sure if I can tell you this, so I'll just give you some of the information. But it looks like it's about 98, 99% chance that I'm going to be moderating a conversation at an area barbershop with Byron Donalds, Ben Carson, Tim Scott, and Wesley Hunt. I'll be moderating this conversation. It's going to be a private event. I wish I could invite all of you, but it looks like I'll be doing this on Wednesday before we air on the show. And I'm very excited about it. And this is part of African American men outreach by the Trump campaign. And I was watching a video of Joy Reid talking about the church, Pastor Sewell, who had an event in his church last week in Detroit. And, she's picking at the things that he said, right? So one of the things that he said in this meeting, he said, I appreciate you, President Trump, for coming to the hood, because Biden and Obama has never been to the hood, right? And so Joy Reid, in this snarky kind of, the way these liberals that feel like they're smarter than everyone else, in this very snarky way, she says, Obama went to Michigan 50 times. And I thought to myself, lady, he didn't say Obama never came to Michigan. This is what I'm disgusted by. He didn't say Obama never came to Michigan. He said specifically Obama and Biden never came to the hood. To the hood. He said outside of his church, he has women prostituting themselves. That in this neighborhood that he has a mission, his church mission to help people in that neighborhood. There are people who are cross addicted. That's what he said. But yet she goes on the air, and instead of saying, hey, let's get the pastor on to talk about what was said, and let's see if we can work together, because at the end of the day, Joy Reid, it doesn't matter whether it's Joe Biden or Donald Trump, people in our community who look like you and I need help. We need help. But it's baffling to me that these black people who they truly believe that their white man's ice is colder. My white man, my Biden's ice is colder than your white man's ice, Shelley. They truly believe that. That's why they say the things that they say. This man he's a pastor of a church. He don't care where the help comes from. And I said, don't care. I know it's supposed to be doesn't. He doesn't care. He don't care. I'm speaking purposefully right now. He does not care where the help comes from. He looks out of his church doors every single day and looks at people with problems, real problems. Not your problem is not being able to get a good table at a fancy restaurant when you want one. That's not a problem. Man, that's what I'm tired of. So tired of these people, man. You possibly tell me, with a straight face, the man clearly says, thank you, Mr. Trump, for coming to the hood. Biden or Obama have never come to the hood. And she goes on television, how she keeps the show, I have no idea, but she goes on television and said Obama was in Michigan 50 times. Well, he never, so what are you saying, Joy Reid, that Michigan's the hood? The entirety of the state of Michigan is the hood? Because this man clearly said, thank you for coming to the hood. Just sick and tired of it, man. Let me tell you a secret. Tell you guys a secret. If you represent if you're part of a community of 13% of the population, technically, strategy-wise, you should never take a side. Let me say that again. If you're in a country and your population, your needs, the people that look like you, represent 13% of the population, and a large part of that 13% of the population are below the poverty line, are in bad schools, can't read, can't add, can't get jobs, then if you're a leader of that population of people, you should never pick sides. And you should never, ever advise your people that need help from both sides to pick a side. If you're a true leader, if you really represent the people, if you're not taking a check. I take a side because it's the side where I need to get the help for my people from. If 90% of you on the other side and all you're doing is screaming and yelling at the other side's bad, then you can't possibly care about your people. Not as the way you say you do. You really only care about your needs. Because trust me, the people who need, the people in trouble, the people who are going to lose their homes, going to lose their cars, about to be thrown off their jobs, those people, they don't care where the help comes from. They don't care if the help says D or R or Trump or Biden. They just need the help. And if you're telling your people to vote for a guy that's been there for 50 plus years and those problems still exist in Detroit and Pontiac and all these cities in Michigan, and the problems still exist, and he's been there for 50 plus years, you're doing a disservice to your people. Dare I say, you're killing your people, all for your own benefit. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the most disgusting thing of all. Because you will lie to a group of people and tell them how much you care about them while doing everything in your power to keep them from getting the help that they need. All because you believe your white man's ice is colder. Shelley Winter Show. We'll be right back.